at the Motor City. The Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. These guys know now it's not going to be a perfect season. They suffered their first loss of the year a week ago. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They will be led out by the young man from Stanford, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good at the time. I make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a
Big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Let's go now.
First down, Minnesota.
70 Timberwolves.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the handoff, Jones. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side. Taken in by Jefferson.
To Justin Jefferson.
Second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
That's another.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
They'll run it here with Jones. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
At the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
He'll keep this himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Brings up third and goal.
And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing.
Riker out now, following the touchdowns, as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly than the alternative.
Right side, that's the report of the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
21 yards. And the Lions first down.
On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Late catchment up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That one on target for Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Lions going to be set up here. First and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
And the Lions first down. First and goal.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. When they're able now to go out and square it on up, allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this on just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That lane closes quickly. He's picked up a 3. It was Arnold there to make the play. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Jefferson.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's Joe. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They're on the move. It's a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Just to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Will Riker kicking off for the Vikings.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out, first down and 10.
180.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
As they come up on 2nd and long. Goff. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Moore going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up for the short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback. but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Now it's Anzalone in for the tackle. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. A pass taken in by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Of 14 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
14. First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 26.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll whistle him down, but before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Okay, Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get it over the middle to Jefferson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. We obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 21, Lions 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over.
The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Up and down, just shy of the 40. First up from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibb. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Turn up.
Our run here with Gibbs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's not a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions first down. He's the first one. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for the Lions first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Now give on the ground. Now up there, maybe a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Laporta in motion.
180.
throwing on second down. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 87,
And 2. Here we go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now, Goff. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. Quick throw, taken in.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day when he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Williams in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. He's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take a yard once more. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates in this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
That one into the hands of Jefferson. Knocking down just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
A gain of 15.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll look underneath here for Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his left. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down. A gain of 12.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Watson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Kirsten Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Rose's pass. Complete to Justin Jefferson. An 8-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
19-18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of
The Lions
39
call
yards.
their first timeout.
That's
They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
and goal at the
Now a chance
7-yard
to
line.
pay off that big play. They have it first and
19
goal.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, it'll be Jones. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
Will Reichert
now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Moore going in motion.
180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, Goff. Along the sideline, a nice catch. Feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Will go right back to Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 for the 38-yard line.
That's another.
From the gun, it's gone. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. The Lions will cut into that lead. 3 seconds all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And here comes Derrick Henry. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Daniel Jones. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts up by a touchdown at the half. 13-6 your score. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the second-year tight end, Theo Johnson. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Giants with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Hold on.
Williams in motion.
180.
On play action. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions first down.
Laporta in motion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
to throw
line.
on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown. The receiver he was trying to target.
Second down and 10.
And it'll lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the offense is going to be all set up. Ford Fields has a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold, serve, and keep this score right where it is.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He runs straight ahead with Jones. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
For a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point
drop to
conversion.
throw. pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Another great throw. That's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Let's go now, go.
They'll run right with Herbert. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
60 Vikings, 60.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
Intended for just
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but put the ball in harm's way.
Record had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped.
The Lions
25. The drive will begin
at their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Goff. The outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
We go, time!
Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A first down.
Lions
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
At the Vikings' 44-yard line.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. Oh, the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here we go.
Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yards there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Rolling to the left. The rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just no.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A 10-yard loss
backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here comes the screen to Jones. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Still a Vikings and on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with first down. Here's Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Goff to throw. To the outside. A catch made by Moore. And taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Lions first down.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. There he goes. The ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
The offense retains possession.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
By Byron Murphy.
DC. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying the football. Hoping just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
And the shotgun. It's Goff. And that is incomplete.
At this stage in the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a quick chance. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over one score. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 25, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The quarterback sacked.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Wright in punt
On
formation.
fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
Fair catch.
Fair catch will be
Signal
taken
for
here. It is
interception.
right
The
at
Lions
the
take
40-yard
over first
line.
and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Number 87, Sam.
Hook him up on a second down and
2
8.
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Will forward. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there.
That's
First
good
down,
for the
Detroit.
Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the
Ball
40-yard
on the
line.
40 now.
It's a
Here's
pickup of
second
6.
and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
On play action, Goff. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
180.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Laporta in motion.
Shell.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught for 3. And he'll take it on in. Rondell Moss. Touchdown, Lions. That his first touchdown this year. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Deputy Lions. Let's go.
A give to Jones, heading right. And a strong first down run. Pick up a 9. Setting up second and short.
As of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Left side here. Caught by Addison. From the 46. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw.
At the 46-yard line.
Well, another catch for his favorite target. They're going to work this down inside the 45 yards. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. First down.
The 42-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
And it brings up.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Vikings first down. A
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taking down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready up.
Again, it's Jones. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And bring up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
To try and run for the first down with Jones. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Williams in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A second down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
First down.
Goff. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. I try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Now Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. It's 1st and 10.
14 yards. And the Lions first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will up the lead to 5.
Lions 42. Vikings 37.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
The Vikings take over.
And quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on the first down.
Justin Jefferson.
The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Herbert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 12. First down,
60
Minnesota.
Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Jones, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They'll run with Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 7, and will set up 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground,
Here we go.
play it safe, pick up the first down.
79.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second
down, goal to go.
1 yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
They look to run with Jones. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Headed left, buying time. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. What a job by
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
42.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're gonna get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keep it that touch with my head. There can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't.